Pree Dis fam, wagwan! Welcome back to another exciting episode of your favorite entertainment and lifestyle program. It's your boy Naldo Addi and it's your boy Dre, and we're coming to you this week from Norbrook in St. Andrew. Dre, YPree fam?
I'm doing good, Naldo, and we're here in Norbrook. And let me say, the place is tough. There for about 5 minutes, and we see about 5 supercars already.
People, trust me, he's not exaggerating. But on a supercars will come for today. Zine, we have some nice features for you, so we're gonna kick off the show right now. Let's go.
Pree Dis is brought to you by the following partners: Magnum Tonic Wine, Champion of Dancehall, Ray and Nephew White Overproof Rum, Campari Red Passion, New Pack, More Than Just Values, True Pet Food, Cal's, where quality meets affordability, Sunshine Snacks, Burger King, You Rule, Little Caesars, it's not crazy, it's Little Caesars Pizza, and by Popeyes, Big Flavor, Real Value.
Jamaican icon Shaggy recently wrapped up another staging of his Island Music Conference. But, and not that alone him have a cook up, he has another album coming out in May and it's titled Lottery. We sat down for this exclusive interview just for you guys.
My heart just ain't gone by if I didn't think it was worth one single try.
So Shaggy, you have been dominating the musical stages across the world for several decades, but now you're changing things up a bit. You're going into musical theatre with your friend, the legendary Sting. How challenging or how easy has that been for you to go into a different niche, so to speak, and challenge yourself?
I think the hardest part of it was the fear. They say fear is the killer of dreams. So, because it's something that is new to me,
yes,
I'm fearful of it. The good thing is that it's Sting and our relationship is so close and there's a trust factor between him and me that when he says, Shaggy, I think you can do this, and then you see him start to bet on me by rallying investors and the company and people like those. And he's in those meetings saying, Shaggy is that person. I wrote it like that, Shaggy is that person.
Right.
And of course they're like, well, there's no track record of him doing it, so it's hard to put millions of dollars in production on somebody where there's no track record of.
Right.
So that now puts a different take on you where you're like, all right, you want me gonna make this work. Mm-hmm. I have to rise to the occasion.
Music is sweet, yeah. Shaggy got lyrics to spin on this beat, yeah.
You have to find comfort outside of your comfort zone. And so to be honest, all of it was uncomfortable. But now I'm starting to find the comfort outside of the comfort zone.
You guys will be gracing stages all across the world. If someone wants to come out and come and support the musical, where can they come?
Well, it's online. You go to the Last Ship, and whatever city you're in, obviously. We did Amsterdam. I'm doing Paris now. I just break to come here now, and I'm going right back.
Yes.
To finish up Paris. We have Brisbane, Australia. And we're also at the Met in New York City.
Okay.
So they can tap into that and make it work.
Moving on now, Shaggy. A new album is coming out very, very, very shortly. What was the inspiration behind this project?
I haven't put out a studio full Shaggy album since about 8 years. Mm-hmm. I've been doing projects. I did 44876 with me and Sting. I did the Sinatra record. It was just side projects. I did a soca album with me and Kes and a bunch of artists. I've not put out a full Shaggy record. And I have a fan base around the world that I tour and I see them every day, and they follow me on all the things that I do, but they haven't had a full-length Shaggy record.
Right.
The climate that we're in is an interesting climate, so I don't know. I partner with VP on this because one, we've had a relationship for a long time. Miss Pat, Chris. Actually, my very first record, Oh Caroline and Big Up on those songs, were distributed through VP.
Right.
When we started. So there's a relationship there, and then You know, I did the Intoxication album with him with Church Eden and What's Love and Bonafide Girl and them songs, Mad Mad World. And that did well with them also.
Right.
And I went back and got into dealings with them again through Spice in trying to produce Spice's album and starting that deal out with her and getting her a hit with Go Down There with me and Sean. And,
Yes.
you know, so that got me back into dealings with VP and conversations. And so me and Chris and Randy we just decided, say, well, let's do something together. So I said, well, let's do a JV, a joint venture. And they felt confident enough to go in the partnership. I felt confident enough for them to enter the partnership.
Girl, and yet still refine. Royal and majestic, girl, you are so divine.
I'm about legacy. I'm also about, you know, keeping what is ours. Like the theme we're running with IMC, you know, is
Right. We're gonna get to that.
It's ownership, but ownership is very, very big.
Yes.
You know, and I think when you start dealing with a situation like with VP where you can own as much of what is it in your intellectual property that you can, then yeah, you know. Obviously not everybody going to get the deal, but everything boils down to leverage in life.
Yes.
And you have to create your own leverage.
Right.
You know, so the album is called Lottery. The reason why it's called Lottery because throughout my whole life, I've betted on myself. Like
Yes.
when I came out with Old Carolina, there was nothing in music, in dancehall that sounded like Old Carolina. Dancehall left on a different field. But I took a whole different road. I'm not a fan of cookie cutting.
Yes.
So I normally go against the grain. And it's a bigger risk that way because if you're a DJ, you're not going to play and take a risk and subway sound. Like, you wait till it blow up first.
Right.
Same with record executives. If I put a song that doesn't sound like something that is already on radio, they're not going to put full 100% money behind it. But in my experience, when you do something totally different, when it does pay off, it pays off bigger. And Old Carolina did just that.
Yes.
And even after I did Old Carolina, when I turned in Boombastic to Virgin at that time, record company, they came back to me and asked me, what is this?
Yes.
Because remember now you had Old Carolina, there was a spin-off of Boom Shakalak with you're probably too young for this, but Boom Shakalak with Apache Indian, with Shot to Number One, which was on the same Old Carolina beat.
Yeah.
I mean, they just lick it over, same feel.
Right.
Tease Me, Chakademus and Pliers was the same feel. And Twist and Shout, all of them was that feel of record. And they were all successful. So imagine me coming back to record company now with the second album, Boombastic, and I give him the song called Boombastic. That sounds nothing like that.
Right.
So they came at me, I was like, what is this? You know, this is garbage.
And here we are.
And so Robert came in at that point and decided to do a different song, which is Summertime, because that was more poppy and, you know. But the compromise was I wanted Boombastic to still be out, so we did a double A side. And then as Summertime was happening, that double A side made it into the hands of the Levi's ad producers. And they put it on the ad, and Boombastic became the first reggae or dancehall song of any Jamaican to debut at #1 in the British chart.
Right.
So that's betting on myself. You know what I'm saying?
She call me Mr. Boombastic, tell me fantastic, touch me on me back, she say.
Lottery really exudes that in the sense that I bet on myself. I'm going into a climate, I'm going with an independent label. I'm making songs based on how Shaggy songs are, not what the trend is. And I'm just betting on myself, on my work ethic, and on my team to deliver.
Right. You also have a relationship with Sirius XM in New York, where you have people can tune in and listen to Shaggy's selection. How integral is that, do you believe, for Jamaican music to really propel us and maintain a position in international music?
The main reason for that was to offer another platform for the genre.
Right.
You know, it's two things that propel you in career-wise. Work ethic, right? And relationships.
Yes.
And I had a great relationship with Scott Greenstein from Sirius, who's the president of Sirius. He's had a great connection. He came to my house in Jamaica. We brought him through ghettos of Kingston, show him, because he loves reggae music. He loves the culture. So I've always kind of floated the idea to Scott about doing a reggae dancehall channel, that is curated by me.
Yes.
And he finally agreed. He gave me an hour show on a bigger station, which is Fly.
Right.
And I did that every week so that I built up a huge audience. And then I transferred that audience over to our own platform, Bombastic Radio. And then started to do the show, the channel. Of course, Willie Daniels from Tropical Blends and DJ Nori and all of those guys came in and assisted me on it. So it's really just another platform for the culture. Because what you don't understand is a lot of these artists, they earn sound exchange money from Sirius XM.
Okay.
So the more people you play on that, the more Sirius XM sound exchange they make. So it's a platform for them to make money too.
Right.
And if I can supply that platform, that's why I could easily do it like most artists do it, where they said, okay, 80% Shaggy music and 20% everybody else. I don't do it like that.
Because that's not going to bring the genre forward.
Exactly. It brings my pocket forward.
For sure.
But yeah, it's better like that.
Money pull up the one you have to play twice. Dance all alone, game of fun like that.
Speaking of business and ownership now, Shaggy, earlier you mentioned that is one of the key messages coming out of the IMC conference, the
Island Music Conference.
Excuse me, the Island Music Conference,
Yeah.
which you are chairman for.
Yeah.
How important, because for example, social media is growing, digital
Yes.
media is growing.
Big time.
And Jamaica is filled with talented people. They may not be artists like
Yes.
yourself, but
They're
they may be
influencers,
dancers,
tons of influencers.
comedians, and as
Yeah.
we know them now, influencers.
Get it where you can.
How important is it to not for us to just learn music business, but entertainment business overall?
I think it is way past music business now. It's music business and the business of music.
Right.
Yeah. And I think the two go hand in hand. But we're way past that. It has now broadened, into the entertainment business, And I think that when you look at the landscape of things, they all go hand in hand. Record sales might not be making as much money as they do on advertising sales on any of these platforms that they do,
Right.
And it's a new generation, and they do it way better than me. I am at an advantage of them because there's 30 years of work that was done, and so that stands up for me. So you'll see my numbers still up there based on my 30 years of work and a fan base that I've acquired. But these guys are making waves, and I want them to get a wave where it beats me. I shouldn't be one of the top artists or the top streaming still. I should be somebody that they surpass me and kick me out of the way.
Yes.
I'm certainly not going to make it easy for them because
Yes.
I'm still going to put foot on gas same way
For
and
sure.
go hard.
For sure.
But, it's for them to try and beat me. Then the genre is moving at that point.
Yes.
Pull up the vibe 'cause the music is sweet, yeah.
How do you want to be remembered?
I'm not big on legacy as far as what you remember because you have a grandfather, right?
Yes.
You have a great-grandfather?
Well, pass off, but...
All right.
yeah.
You know him?
No.
Might have been a great man, right?
Right.
Right now, he's just a picture on the wall.
Right.
There goes legacy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't buy into legacy. Right? I have kids right now. I ask them who's Michael Jackson and don't know.
It's crazy.
But so greatness isn't measured by legacy.
Yes.
Greatness is measured by how many lives you change during the time you're here. We're all servants. A man can look at me and say, oh, Shaggy, you're great. You're right. It wasn't me, you're right. Angel, you're right. All of them songs there. I didn't write those songs. Those songs were bestowed upon me. Because if I wrote Wasn't Me and Angel, would I write one every week?
Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Right?
I get what you're saying.
I might have physically wrote them, but those were bestowed upon me based on what I'm doing in life.
Right.
Because I'm serving, I'm performing a service. So when we go up on tour and there is 300 people on tour, from Leighton riggers to truck drivers, to concession stand people, to parking lot attendants. That's 300 school fee, water rate, light bill, based on the songs that I sing.
Right.
You understand what I say?
Right.
So when you think about that, you're performing a service. One of them picked it up from one of them concession stand person can be that person that get an Ivy League scholarship and they find the cure for cancer.
Right.
So you're part of an equation.
Right.
So it's bigger than you. I'm a service. I'm a servant. I'm servicing. When you stop make it and you try and it not connect no more, that's God saying to you, thanks for your service.
Pack it up.
You understand what I say?
Yeah.
I have expanded mine much longer than most people because I strive for a certain level of greatness, right? But when it is done, it's the lives that you have touched.
Yes.
I wrote Hot Shot, 11 people bought homes and started their lives, right? I've touched other people, Tessan went to The Voice, Conqueror got Banana, Spice secured our publishing and set up our life. Everyone that I have gotten in touch with, I've made something out. I've never been on a label. I've been to many little labels. There's no label that I've ever been on that I've never gotten a hit for.
Shaggy, thank you so much,
Manners
my
and
brother.
respect.
Keep up the good work. I don't know.
And I truly like it, make him get an extra time.
And that was Shaggy, but more Pree Dis after the break.
Double your limits and double the vibes with 77 and 770.
You see me? Me love my food and my ketchup run the flavor in so many ways. Miss Power, I want to turn up your food, sir.
My secret ingredients, just tomato ketchup, run the flavor.
Richer, thicker, and more affordable.
You have a ketchup.
Double your limits and double the vibes with 77 and 770.
People, we have some quick fire questions for Top Banks. Zane, so I'll check them out right now.
YPree is brought to you by Campari Red Passion.
Banks, we have some quick fire questions for you now, bro. Ready? Alright, first one. Perform on stage or vibe in a studio?
Perform on the stage, but the studio might see me, but perform on the stage where again I jump up and I skip. Love that, you see me? Bro and girl got the foot on some style.
Yeah.
Take that boy if you gotta grab your foot.
Reggae or dancehall?
Reggae dancehall. You see me? Dancehall music more. As I tell you, I don't know 100% about the music, but me hear about the dancehall, but dancehall music nice.
That you play more?
Yeah, no play dancehall, you see me, than reggae.
River or beach?
River. Can't live out the river. River make me feel free flowing. You see me, make me feel free. Right now, I feel like I jump on the river. Right now. Swear.
Football or track and field?
Football.
You a baller?
Yeah, I used to play ball, man.
Which position? Goalkeeper?
That not sound good.
Wife or girlfriends?
Girlfriends.
Whole heap of S.
Whole heap of S, girlfriends. Can't start right now, I want to get it. Mad.
Toxic or peaceful relationship?
Toxic, me dog. Bro.
Burger or fried chicken?
Fried chicken. I eat burger.
Oxtail or curry goat?
No, sir, none of them.
None of them?
Curry chicken. Daddy.
Curry chicken?
Yeah.
Fish or lobster?
Swim around.
Right, true. Corned beef or mackerel?
Mackerel, my motivational food. That, you see me?
What's your hidden talent?
That is stay hidden.
Banks, manners are respectful.
Yeah,
Big up yourself.
Yeah.
Yo, all me know, if Top Banks want to take up comedy seriously, he has a bright future ahead. But what want to think of his responses? Let us know on all our social media platforms at Pree Dis Show, on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, and of course, the comment section on YouTube. And tune in next week for more YPree.
YPree was brought to you by Campari Red Passion.
Guys, last week the president Top Banks took over the #1 spot with papers. Is he still there though? Let's find out on our Magnum Top 10 chart. Magnum, champion of dancehall.
And a million times maybe I get dash way. Anyone
you know about rabbit before than you. Skull miss cause she call me back. Girl, fabric in a power. From a band, me at the man, get the goal like a leprechaun.
Them say come with that, we get riches and sitting. We show them up and no one say them in.
Love the kind of girl and I care. And plus a man I give a fight the amount of thing in my ear.
Come in no mean little bit, it have enough. And if you know it,
So we have to live large.
I'm a son, but we roll like I'm a brother that.
If I'm not real gold, me no wear by me neck.
Never heard none of that a bag of kepa. I'ma see them not learning a lot of posts. You know my mad when I care. My dog go force like a rabbit. Not a man when I fear.
And of course, we'll be right back after the break.
Compare it passion.
Want a prize, you can get it. No hesitation tonight. Give my girls as many price. What them like? Trip for two, just for you. You can win your passion moment. Heart so big, enough love forgive. Every girl deserve new things. Compare it, they have a mix. Enough prizes, yeah, go win. You can win your passion moment. You can win, compare it, passion moment. Sharing is caring, passion declaring. Compare with cheers, yeah. You can win your passion moment. You can win, compare it, passion moment. You can win your passion moment. You can win, compare it, passion moment. Compare it, passion. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
Double your limits and double the vibes with 77 and 770.
BK crown deal. Big any sandwich and any two sides. Billy one combo crown deal and bill vibes. Big any sandwich and any two sides. Billy one combo. BK crown deal.
Double your limits and double the vibes with 77 and 770.
Let's now catch up with the top two winners of the Manhunt Jamaica Supermodel competition.
First of all, Omario, how does it feel to be, how can you recall the feelings on the night when your name was called as the winner?
It was all a surprise. It was a surreal experience. I'm just taking in the moment in right now. Even though it still don't fully connect, I'm getting used to it because I'm looking every day at my trophy and okay, I win. And it's just a surreal experience.
What was going through your mind?
What was going through my mind was, it was a little bit like, damn, I thought I had it. But I believe in the judge's choice. I feel they made what in their mind was the best decision for the winner and the first one out.
Manhunt is not really a pageant, it's a supermodel competition.
Right.
So it's, a lot of persons do think that it's a pageant, but it's really an international supermodel competition where it seeks for the next top supermodel across the whole world.
Thank you for that education, my bro. Do you think it is too much of a niche, whereas someone say, oh, I told you, I'm not be no modeling or I'm not do this or I'm not do that. What do you say about that?
Well, there are some stereotypes out there where a lot of persons think that there only one type of person do modeling when it comes on to males. But I can say that's just limitation on the mind. Anyone can go out there and be their best self. Anyone can go out there and achieve a lot of things, because even me, I'm from the inner city where...
Where are you from?
Gregor Park.
Okay, Portmore. Big up Portmore.
One Portmore, one Gregor Park.
That is it.
Yeah. So a lot of persons think that you only can make it out a certain way.
Right.
But you can excel in other ways, and I'm here to show that you can do it too.
Since the last time we spoke, DJ Huntr has achieved quite a lot in his musical career. Let's hear the latest in our Mixmaster segment.
Mixmaster is brought to you by Double 7 Energy Drink. Double the energy, double the vibe.
Huntr,
Naldo.
Welcome back to the show, my dog. Well, go on.
Greetings there, man.
It's been a while.
Energy.
It's been a while, and of course, I take it that you have accrued so much success since the last time you were on Pree Dis show.
Of course, I've been doing a lot of work, you know, with the juggling of school.
Oh, so you're still in a school as well?
Yeah, still in a school.
Oh, what you study to me?
Yeah.
Which year are you in?
Second year in a UTech now.
And what you study again?
Marketing and management.
Jano, second year and a full-time DJ. How difficult is that, bro?
Well, it's been, honestly, I have been maintaining a good balance with it in terms of like just getting my studies straight and able for the events and so. And last year was a really good year for me. Like I had a whole lot of events, like different, like even not in like in Kingston alone. I went like US. I did my first international show with my uncle. It was at a festival named Jamaica Fest where I met some great artists like him. They would
tell the people about where your uncle.
Richie Stevens.
Shout out the boss, man. I move so. Like you know, give the boss no shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Blessings to my uncle because it was a fabulous experience to be able to play, you know, not many young selectors like me, like starting out like this, able to go to US and play, you know, cause that's a big experience.
What was the experience like?
Well,
were you nervous?
So, to be honest, I was, but me and him had a practice session before I actually went to the US in his personal studio, Potter Gold. So. I had a good chemistry with him, able for like load up him tracks and thing, able for knowing for start play the tracks for him to like able for sing, know to read the crowd.
God over there, sir. Drink some of this up. Money here, this up. Everybody get up. God over there, sir. Drink some of.
You also went on to perform even in some. You know, most of the DJ, most of town DJ, them not left town.
Right.
You left town.
Yes, I did. All right, so I went to 2 parishes last year. I went to Omario, so I did a small tour with Nate Buds.
And from those experiences, what were the biggest lessons that you accrued?
All right, so I can tell you this. When I was going to perform in Mandeville, I was very nervous because, you know, it's outside of Kingston. I don't know how this crowd are going to react and so. So I called up my brother Cashmatic. He's one of my mentors and thing. So I tell him about the show and thing, and I say, yo, Cash, bro, I'm not telling a lie, bro. I'm nervous about this. I go dinner on segment, hot segment, you know, hot segment at the party. So, and he say, yo, bro, honestly, bro, I know say a bad DJ, bro. But first, bro, I tell you, him give me 3 steps to do. So 1, make sure you reach at the event early. Get a little, even if it's just for warm the place a little bit, just get a little feel for the controller, the place, just give the energy. Pray, cause God, bro, like God, can't do nothing without God.
Fox.
Yeah, right. And God has been such a shining light in my life, the whole of last year and into this year, for everything I do. And then the next thing him say, make sure you listen to the songs being played, so I can catch the energy and drift of what I should be playing now at this time. And through those 3 steps, it went fabulously, honestly. Also big up Millionaire, that's my MC Young. He was here on the show too, I brought him too. And me and him just absolutely mash up the place, like with the chemistry and the good energy and the songs that were being played. It was just great, honestly. I can't wait to go back down there.
Did those experiences change how you view yourself now as a DJ and a performer?
Yes. Because I feel like I overthink a lot.
Right.
Differently. And it's always good to have somebody there where you can talk to. I have to say, yo, Cash is a shining light in my life. Like, to be honest, bro, he's one of like the selector them I look up to. So for have him as a friend and a personal mentor is a big blessing, honestly.
How would you describe the current scene in this current, not only music, but the DJing scene specifically? Because some would argue that the DJing landscape is kind of saturated. What would you say to that?
Okay, what I can say about that is that we have a lot of young talent, a lot of new talent. You have me, you have Covert, you have Zaki, you have TZ, you have Jamdan, you have Millionaire, you have Overmars.
1 million.
1 million people. And I feel like we bring in a fresh new scene. No disrespect to the older generation, but them still, we still listen to their stuff and see how well them how well them shell party. Cause you have to look at man like Ricky Platinum, Chromatic, all those big selectors, and realize that they played a big part in setting the scene for us, for able to try and come and bring our new energy into it. So I don't feel like it's oversaturated. I feel like it's more like everybody brings a new kind of style to it. You know what I say?
In the short term, December 2026, what would you like to look back and say, yes, I achieved these things for the year?
All right, the greatest thing what I did was, first of all, this was change my laptop. Cause, I mean, I tell you, it was a curse with me. It was a curse. I was playing on a MacBook Air. It would have slow up on me a party. It would have take long for load up my chat with the embarrassment. So it was a blessing for able for that. Now let me tell you, for start my year, cause I bought it on January 1st. For start my year, even like from 2026, was great.
Obviously, one of the most catastrophic things to happen to Jamaica in recent times was Hurricane Melissa, which passed through last year, October. But I'm gonna get to understand, so you had your own hurricane relief efforts?
Oh yes, I joined up with my uncle. Him, Richie Pooh, and DJ Smurf, they came together and did a relief where we packaged goods for a small community in Russia, in Westmoreland, in Russia.
Somewhere down in Westmoreland in Russia?
No, yeah. You never know. Yeah.
No, brother, you teach me something. I don't know that.
Yeah, man, a small community. That's where actually he's from. That's his it's his community where he grew up in. Yeah, man. And why not, let me tell you, just to drive down, just looking at all the destroyed places, and so it was just hard, like just bring tears to my eyes and my heart, like just it touched me in a way, cause you know, I feel grateful, cause I remember the sun was coming to Kingston, and it just take one big detour and go to the west. But yeah, it was nice to able to help out, cause man, I tell you, even like in the truck, I was in the truck, even handing out the bags, you can see how the people them appreciate it, cause for such a small community, it's not known. Like, oh, you never know it a while ago, so nobody never really know for go down there, and it was I forgive God thanks to my uncle for able for put a proper team together and able for give out one bag of groceries, bro, one bag of sanitaries and everything, you know. So it was a really good experience for me, and it gave me a teaching lesson to able to do like God's work and community work also, right.
Big up on time, big up Richie Stevens.
It's big up Richie Stevens, right, all the time.
Lunch for me is right here at Burger King, but Panda Fyah is up next right after the break.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
You see me? Me love my food, and my ketchup run the flavor in so many ways. Miss Power, I want to turn up your food, sir.
My secret ingredients, just tomato ketchup, run the flavor.
Richer, thicker, and more affordable.
Give me one ketchup.
BK Crown Deal. Big any sandwich, add any two sides. Billy one combo Crown Deal, I will vibes. Big any sandwich, add any two sides. Billy one combo. BK Crown Deal. New fast food always tastes to savor. Giving you the best, giving you the flavor. Nicing up the kitchens all across Jamaica. Happy smile when you see the price you pay for. Corned beef and the sausage. New pack. Ketchup and the pepper sauce. New pack. Beans and the baked beef. New pack. Rice. New pack. Oil. New pack. Yes. New pack foods always taste to savor. Giving you the best, giving you the flavor. Nicing up the kitchens all across Jamaica. Happy smile when you see the price you pay for. New pack. More than just value.
Double your limits and double the vibes with 77 and 770.
We now welcome on board our brand new sponsor, Bumblebee Tuna, and Kimon recently whipped up a delicious tuna salad. Speaking of food, it's time for our Panda Fyah segment. Yo, what do you go down in Mandeville, Manchester? The people them tell us a roast bistro is the cafe to be. They serve sandwiches, burgers, pancakes, French toast, wraps, you name it, they have it. Let's hear some more about their journey in our Fyah segment.
Fyah is brought to you by New Pack, more than just value, Carl's tomato ketchup and hot sauce, Weston canola oil, and by Quaker Oats and Pearl Milling Company.
What exactly is roast for the benefit of those who may not be aware?
Alright, so as the name states, so roast came about after we decided to open a cafe. And in order for the process of coffee to be edible, it has to be roasted. So roast worked well from our parent company, which is Toast. We just drop the T, add the R, and we have roast.
Where exactly in Mandeville is roast located?
So roast is located at Shop 1 Central Plaza on Caledonia Road. Can't miss it, right beside Pizza Hut. And it is at a central point where everybody can reach. So first and foremost, for those who love their coffee, we have really good tasting coffee. We can go from your espresso to your iced coffee to your milkshake, and all your different coffee beverages. So that goes along with our continental breakfast, from your pancakes, waffles. We also have an amazing breakfast wrap, which is really popular. That consists of fluffy eggs, kale. You can either do sausage or bacon with it, and it's wrapped in a tortilla, ready to go. So for lunchtime, we have bowls. So we started bowls in Mandeville, which is our signature bowls right now are our teriyaki chicken bowl and our teriyaki pork bowl, which comes with coconut rice, sauteed corn, pickled carrots, and our homemade coleslaw.
And what do you think keeps your customers coming back after 8 months?
I think the taste of the food. It's really delicious. Yeah.
Leighton Smith has decades of experience in stand-up comedy, which has made him a household name on local and diaspora stages. Although he teaches drama at an inner-city primary school, it's the arts that is still his first love. We conclude our two-part interview in our Fyah Culture segment.
Fyah Culture is powered by Ray White Overproof Rum. Fyah Culture.
Your school have anybody at the gate to say find something? Anybody? So at lunchtime, I'm saying nice girl to be like, but she don't know. She come now, I four down in the back. And they say, well now hold it back, so. I will let you go. Fly over my school fence. They still have the hungry and box me over there. Let me look at she come up with 6.
Today you are a teacher, you're in the classroom.
Which I mean now, yes.
Which
yes.
we are now in your
right.
classroom at Whitfield Primary and the Infant School.
Nice.
How long have you been a part of this institution?
When I sum it up, I've been here for 9 years. But I went away to another school for about 3 years. But it never suit me there. So I come back a yard. So I'm back here.
I was the kindest teacher in Jamaica. When I'm going to school, I don't pass any of my students. I saw 5 students standing out there. Me know them I go wait up. I stop. I say 4 of you come. All 5 of them come inside. I say I cannot carry all 5 of you. Somebody will have to go. Them sit down the same way. I say, you know what? The ugliest person, please leave. Nobody move them sit down same way. And then the little girl at the front touch me and say, then who I go drive?
Your contribution to the students here, how has that impacted them?
All right, it allowed them to be bold, and they are now looking at life differently, because when I enter here, I realize that they are not exposed to something, so I use drama to show them, and now they can speak as if they would have seen something physically, but no, it was just imagination in drama. And now they can prepare themselves for that.
What is it that you feel you would like to accomplish?
I want to leave a legacy where everybody knows that they have a part to play in a positive way.
So I got this wonderful PR package from Franz Pets right here in Portmore, St. Catherine, and I'm going to give it to my pet dog, Spice. But if you want grooming services, there's no other place to turn. So let's hear some more in our True Tip of the Week.
Keisha, welcome to the show. Franz, Pa, hey, welcome to the show. Outside of just looking cute, of course, why is it so integral for your dogs or just pets overall to be groomed?
Alright, so the number one importance of grooming is to ensure that their skin is kept moist and their coat is kept not matted per se, because if they go without grooming for an extended period of time, their coats gets matted, and in return that causes their skin to get dry. If their skin gets dry, then it gets too brittle and it can crack. So that will cause cuts, and with cuts you'll have flies.
Right.
If a fly were to, say, pitch on that open wound, then you know they're gonna have maggots being formed. So it is very important to groom them in order to keep their fur not tangled, to keep it soft and moisturized, because when it is dry, as I said, it causes a lot of internal damages for the skin itself. If you'd see like the dogs on the outside, like they're not being groomed, so they're a perfect example. So you would oftentimes see them with the cuts, you'd oftentimes see them with the mange. It is caused from that, because the dirt buildup or whatever is on the outside can cause those cases to happen.
How many years have you been in this space?
We have been in this space for 5 years now.
And throughout your 5 years, what would you describe as the number one mistake dog owners make as it relates to grooming?
Not tracking the time that they need to be groomed and how often they need to be groomed, because persons will bring their dog. Every December, we have a excessive amount of persons coming in because they believe that they can get their dog groomed once a year, which is not good enough. Every dog should get groomed at least 3 weeks, every 3 weeks. If they're not getting full-on groomed, they should at least be detangled and given a shower, because you cannot bathe them too often either, because that also helps their skin to get dry and brittle.
Right.
So I would say the most common mistake is not bringing them to groom as often as they should.
And of course, Franz is your dog.
Yes.
How old is he now?
Franz is 8 years.
8 years old.
Yeah.
How does grooming Franz or any other dog, how does it affect their health and their behavior?
Well, grooming them really is good for their health, as I would say before, because if you don't groom them, then you cannot see what is happening underneath, on the skin, and that is what is important, because they can have scars that are under their coat that you cannot see.
Alright guys, so we're now just outside of Norbrook, on Hill Drive to be specific, and this is how we're going to close the curtains on this week's episode of Pree Dis Show. Before we go though, Dre, what was your highlight of the day, fam?
Well, definitely Norbrook. I know the place was very nice, and like I said about bees earlier, see my bees right here.
Yo, a new license plate upon it too, you know. Nobody feel said all, you know, a K end upon it, you see me? So I'm gonna get a drive from Dre later on. Until then, I'm your boy Naldo Addi, and we're signing out. Peace.
Pree Dis was brought to you in partnership with the following partners: Magnum Tonic Wine, champion of dancehall; Ray and Nephew White Overproof Rum, Campari Red Passion, New Pack More Than Just Value, True Pet Food, Cal's where quality meets affordability, Sunshine Snacks, Burger King You Rule, Little Caesars It's Not Crazy It's Little Caesars Pizza, Popeyes Big Flavor Real Value.